Item 4. Is this a bucket?
Yes.
Are you hallucinating? This is a tractor. It's an enormous machine that tills the earth. I thought this was a gimmick. How on earth did you manage to screw it up?
This again, huh? Okay. The end is never the end is never the end is never the end is never the end. Welcome back. Hi, I'm Beowulf. Okay, that's all you know.
The embrace of an old friend.
Yes.
A weathered companionship that stands the test of time.
Mm-hmm. Right, we're gonna try and find more endings with this bucket. Did I get it? I think there's more endings over here. I did not get.
No,
said the bucket.
No.
don't go to the meeting room. Go somewhere else. The
Oh yeah, there's
cargo lift.
that
Yes,
room.
go there. Go to the cargo lift.
Okay, so if I remember correctly, we've gotten that ending both times, and we got both of those ones. So all that's left is these. Okay, so
Good,
said the bucket.
let's see what these ones
now
go to
ride the
with
lift
the
all
bucket
the way
this
to
time.
the top.
But Stanley
I
chose not
do
to
not
think about
care.
this obvious fact. He was firmly convinced that the bucket had spoken to him, and he unthinkingly did whatever the bucket asked.
You're not gonna question why I jumped down here? No? Okay. I thought so. So.
No, stop. Look there on the wall. You see, there's a sign right there. It says, no buckets past this point. Stanley, how could you think it was okay to bring the bucket here? Unless, what if the problem is that you actually don't know what is a bucket and what isn't a bucket?
What
I
the?
suppose that would explain a lot about your behavior up to this point. Which, if that's true,
What
well, my goodness, I think we have to do something about it. This misunderstanding could have dire consequences on the entire rest of the game if not addressed quickly and properly.
This ladder
So
is.
much of the impact of the story is dependent on your understanding of what is and isn't a bucket. Please, step in here for a moment.
Shut up, phone. Man, I guess I can't go that way. Whatever. I can't see. Oh. Okay. Can I leave? Nope. Okay, I guess I can't leave.
Now then, I'm going to run you through some test scenarios, and you'll tell me whether or not the thing I'm showing you is a bucket. Simple enough, right? This should tell us everything we'll ever need to know about what is or is not a bucket. Okay, let's begin.
This is not a bucket.
Item 1. Is this a bucket? Correct. It is a hologram of a bucket, not an actual bucket.
How did I guessed that right, apparently.
Item 2. Is this a bucket?
No.
Correct. It is a 3D printed recreation of a bucket, not an actual bucket.
I think they're all gonna be the right answer. I'm gonna get the no ending.
Item 3. Is this a bucket?
Nope.
Incorrect. This is a bucket.
This is a bucket.
Item 4. Is this a bucket?
Yes.
Are you hallucinating? This is a tractor. It's an enormous machine that tills the earth. I thought this was a gimmick. How on earth did you manage to screw it up? Absolutely incredible. Let's just move on to the next one.
Moo.
Is this a bucket?
Yes.
Correct. This is a bucket.
See, I told you. I was right.
Item 6. Is this a bucket?
No.
Trick question. Both. Gotcha.
I was still technically right.
Item... Wait, hold on. I can't find the next one. Let me see. It should be around here somewhere.
No. 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 No.
Yes. Thank you. There's nothing here. Of course it isn't a bucket. We both know full well that nothing isn't a bucket. Wait, when I say nothing isn't a bucket, that makes it sound like I'm saying everything is a bucket, which of course is not true.
Yes,
Unless,
everything's a
is that
bucket.
what you think? Answer me straight, Stanley. Are you trying to tell me that you believe everything is a bucket?
Yes.
You know what? I'm too confused to even sort it out. I've lost all sense of perspective. What is a bucket? What isn't a bucket? Mere moments ago I could answer these questions with confidence, and yet now I'm somewhat adrift. Do any of us know what a bucket is? Am I a bucket?
Yes.
Stanley, I can't keep doing this. I'm losing myself, and myself was all I ever had to begin with. I'm afraid the bucket is threatening to tear our relationship apart. I can't have that. I'm sorry. But I'm going to erase all buckets from the game entirely.
What?
Okay, here we go.
No. I was liking the bucket. What the fuck?
What happened? Is everything gone? Why did everything disappear? Wait, was everything a bucket?
Oh
Every
god.
single thing in the game was a bucket. My God, I had no idea. How could... Except me. I'm not a bucket after all. And you, Stanley, you're still here. You're not a bucket either. Oh, this is wonderful news. We're not buckets. I
Fantastic.
actually feel much more at ease right now. It's delightful to get some clarity on that issue, but it doesn't change the fact that we haven't got a game. So, tell you what,
Oh.
I'll reset everything and we'll put back all of the buckets, okay? And we'll
Everything's
know that
a
it's
bucket.
all a bucket. But if you run into anyone else, maybe don't mention that. Who knows what that information might do to a person? All right, here we go.
Bucket. Okay, that's something, I guess. Did something
All of his
change?
co-workers were...
Apparently there's only one ending in there. There's no blue and red door. It sucks. So, I guess that's everything from this area. I think. For now. We'll just call this case closed. Uh-huh, yep, this thing again.
Oh, Stanley, can you feel it? The broom closet. It wants the bucket. You can feel that, can't you? The aura of jealousy. It's as clear as day. This broom closet believes it deserves the bucket.
No.
I can really feel it now. It's a bucket. It belongs in a broom closet. That's what the broom closet is trying to say here. It's supposed to go with the other cleaning supplies. Good for you, Stanley. Don't give in. Don't hand over the bucket. I know how hard it must be, given the pressure that the broom closet is putting on your shoulders right now, but you have to be strong. This is your bucket. This is your companion and lifelong friend. You can't hand it over. Oh no. We're getting into name-calling now, it seems. Is this how low the broom closet has sunk, that it has to resort to this stream of petty insults simply in order to get you to hand over the bucket? Stanley, I never liked this broom closet for a variety of reasons, but even this is worse than I had imagined. And wait, now the broom closet has the gall to imply that you and the bucket are not truly deep and lasting friends? That your relationship is purely superficial and convenient? That your life is so banal and meaningless that you'd feel the same sort of kinship towards any inanimate object which happened to lay in your path in an even partially enticing manner? Well, I'd never. Go on, Stanley. Lay into it. Really tell the broom closet off for its demeaning comments. Expand on the wide variety of experiences you and the bucket have shared together. Go through each of them point by point. Share your journal entries detailing the rich emotional landscape of your feelings for the bucket as they have changed and evolved over the years. Let him have it.
Is that an option I can do?
Okay, I've got you something which I think will help settle this debate once and for all. Here we go. There. Now it's settled. No more debate, no more discussion. Take a hike, broom closet,
Give
with
me
all
a
your
sticker.
meandering philosophical diatribes about the nature of cleaning supplies and their relationship to broom closets in the natural order of things.
Property of Stanley. That's awesome.
All right, I've got a second sticker back here, and I'm going to slap it on as well because I think it's appropriate. You see? I feel that it works because the sticker is also a bucket. That way, if you're ever unsure whether the thing you're holding is a bucket or not, you can look down at this sticker and say to yourself, ah, it's a bucket. There really is a wide variety of applications
That's
for this sticker.
awesome. I need more stickers. Have a sticker, please? One more?
You know what? I could take the name-calling and the dismissal of your kinship with the bucket, but now the broom closet is just giving us the silent treatment. And to be honest, I'm sick of the pettiness on display. You can stay here all you like, but I've had it with this impetulant room of cleaning supplies. Easily the most childish such room I've ever been in. I'll see you outside, and we can get on with the story about you and your bucket.
Okay. Any last comments before I leave? No? Okay. Okay, nothing. Alright. Okay. That was cool. Oh yeah. This
Coming
one.
to a staircase, Stanley and the bucket walked upstairs to the boss's
Did you
office.
say up? Ooh. I found a collectible.
You're getting close now, Stanley. You've nearly gotten all of the Figler and Marines. Very soon, you'll collect the last one, and then the first number will equal the second number, and that will be it.
Yay!
We'll be different people by then. Different in the sense that we used to have none of them, and now we have them all. You can't go back to when you had no Figler and Marines. None of us can.
That's funny. I love the stickers though. That's kind of cool though.
But Stanley just couldn't do it. He considered the possibility of facing his boss, admitting he had left his post during work hours. He might be fined for that. And in such a competitive economy, why had he taken that risk? All because he believed everyone had vanished? His boss would think he was crazy. And then something occurred to Stanley. Maybe, he thought to himself, maybe I am crazy. He looked down at the bucket in his arms. Am I crazy? He asked the bucket. The bucket returned his gaze, but said nothing at all. That's strange, Stanley thought. Usually the bucket is a source of guidance and wisdom for me in difficult times such as these. He held the bucket close, yet felt none of its familiar reassurance and comfort. And that's when Stanley realized, this isn't my bucket. It's just a normal, everyday bucket. Someone else's bucket, perhaps. How did I end up with someone else's bucket? This is all terribly
It has your name
Surely
on
no
it.
good would come from this.
It's
Who
gone.
knows what sorts of bizarre hallucinations Stanley might experience without
All
the
right.
psychologically grounding presence of his bucket. And indeed,
I
now
want
he
my
noticed
bucket
that
back.
the rooms were repeating,
Can I have my bucket?
which was, of course, very odd.
Lost my
Now he
bucket.
felt himself floating off the ground. Oh, gracious.
Oh boy,
he
here we go
exclaimed.
again.
Without my bucket, I've gone truly mad. Where is it? I must find it. Far off in the distance now, he heard it calling
He's like,
to him.
oh, there it is.
Stanley,
I didn't even know that was
it's me,
that tub was there,
the
but
bucket.
Could it truly be? He rushed forward from room to room, passing by one bucket after the next. None of them were his. None of them were his special bucket.
Come to me, Stanley. Find me.
He had to find the bucket. He had to return to his
Oh,
old
cooking
friend.
everything.
It was the only way to truly restore his sanity. And then suddenly, he froze dead in his tracks. He knew where the voice of the bucket had been coming from. The real bucket was inside of him all along. It was incredibly painful. Stanley doubled over in agony and blacked out.
okay.
This
Take
is the
my-
story of a woman named Mariella.
I have a bucket.
Mariella woke up on a day like any other. She arose, got dressed, picked up her bucket of comfort and security,
course.
and walked to her place of work. But on this particular
It's just a
day, her walk was
PNG.
interrupted by the body of a man who had stumbled through town, talking and screaming to himself, and then collapsed dead on the sidewalk. Right away, she knew what the problem was. This man had no bucket. Of course he'd gone mad, ranting and raving about a narrator describing all of his actions and how everything is predetermined and free will is an illusion and it's all just a video game. It could all have been prevented if only he'd taken his bucket with him. Perhaps he didn't even realize he'd forgotten his bucket at home in the first place. How cruel the world can be, Mariella thought, and she hugged her own
My bucket was
even
stolen
tighter.
from me, and that's not
But
what
of
happened at
course,
all.
she had no time for this. There were a myriad of confusing problems she would soon have to confront at work, for which her bucket would provide absolute guidance and total clarity on everything. Heck yes, she thought to herself, my life kicks ass. And she backflipped all the way to work.
She backflipped all the way to work. Oh, damn. Okay. Or just same ending, but just like more stuff, more dialogue.
Is this a bucket? Correct. This is a bucket. Item 6. Is this a bucket?